Ciao a tutti, I'm Marcello, welcome to a new first look video. Today we played Dungeons of Naheulbeuk, the Amulet of Chaos by Artifact Studios and Dio Villages. The game is has been released today, and the developers sent Mickey, so we will jump into the game. We can see till now some positive reviews, that's a good news, and let's jump. Already played during the Steam festival. I played the demo version. I have to go through the first part of the game, but I would like to make more videos about this. Please let me know in a comment what you think about it. TBL. Okay, we have 4 difficult level: the Gripping Tail, very easy, Tavern Song, Epic Just, Zor's Nightmare. I will go for Tavern Song, the normal, I think, and we will see the tutorial. We have the narrator gender. Let's take the male. We can choose the Iron Man difficult. Maybe this is for after beating a game. Let's go.
Shall not pass.
That's for the undead.
First chapter, a feeling of deja vu. The party advances. A steely-eyed ranger, a brutal barbarian, a ruthless ogre, a wizardess with fiery hair, an agile elf, a wily thief, a dwarf, well, you know, just a dwarf. Together they have just crossed into the terrible Dungeon of Naheulbeuk.
This dungeon's nothing to write home about.
Don't know what we'll find inside here, but it stinks.
That's easy. The ogre just took a dump 5 feet from the door.
I've got a strange feeling of deja vu.
Because of the ogre shit?
Have you been here before?
I feel like I'd know if I had.
Probably not. No one's ever got in here before.
By the way, what is our quest?
We must find the 12th statuette of Gretelfura.
A statuette?
It's written in the tablets of Skellis that only a one-legged gnome from the northern forest, dancing by the moonlight in the middle of 12 statuettes wrapped in hand. As I was saying, only a one-legged gnome shall open the gates of Naheulbeuk and thus accomplish the prophecy.
But what is this strange prophecy?
No idea. We're only in it for the gold. That's why we came here.
Yeah, and I knocked before coming in.
And I called you a half-wit.
Okay, let's all get along, okay? Let's focus on the statuette.
Do we have any idea where it's located?
Like every statuette, it's in a treasure room, guarded by a powerful warlock. Battle!
Maybe his powers are even greater than mine.
Sounds about right. What kind of monsters live here?
So, if you look at the random encounter table, these are the monsters in this dungeon. Several kinds of undead, giant spiders, orcs, and goblins.
Hey, goblins.
Underground trolls, warlocks, cursed knights, mutant rats, a bottle of oil, some toilet paper, 2 sponges, and ravioli.
I think you're also reading your shopping list. So no dragons, right?
Nah, well above our level, Cap. Anyway, let us go forth.
Okay, moving the party around is easy. Just click anywhere on the ground with the mouse. You can also hold down to lead the party. You can swap the leader by clicking on any character of your choose. Okay, we can move, the party will follow. We can zoom in, zoom out, we can rotate, and we can even use the keyboards to move to move the party.
Halt! You arrived at a junction and must face 3 choices.
All those doors are closed and blocked off by a strange glowing seal.
Weird. And I'm having another deja vu.
Oh, shiny, pretty.
Probably some kind of magic lock we have to dispel.
No way we're getting over by some goddamn door. My cousin Clumsy always says, if it's magic, hit it harder. No, wait!
Oh, my head. You more. Where are they? Shit! Hey! Dwarf! Elf! Dang it! Did everybody get lost but me? What was that noise?
Good, now that you know the basic, go for into the Dungeons of Naheulbeuk. We can only go here.
Oh, damn it, an orc! And I'm alone, of course, I'm alone!
This is the perfect opportunity to discuss the matter of combat, a crucial subject when adventuring in mysterious dungeons.
Open door! Gotta go! Me eats bad gold tripe!
No, I'm not done. Go away, you meanie.
Sounds like an elf. Anyway, be cool, he's alone, this shouldn't be a problem.
Every character has 2 action points. They can perform an action and move once per turn. They can also move further by using buff action points, sacrificing their action. This is sprinting, okay? Order is not a problem. This means you can move then attack, or the opposite. Be careful, as some actions will end your turn even if your character still has 2 action points. Okay, this orc looks rather distracted. Move the ranger on one of the 3 tiles behind him. Let's go here. As you can see with this orc, the orientation of the character is important. Backstabbing gives higher precision and will do more damage. Orient yourself toward the orc to backstab him. Okay, you can see here I can select the tile and then select where the character will face. Time to attack. Select the melee attack, mouse over the orc. Here you'll find an overview of the affliction and status effect, which can affect characters and their duration. You can also check in this box their dodge value, their protection value, their level and their trait level. Means the orc is suffering from a penalty to his characteristic for 2 turns. Here are details about precision. This is very important. As you can see, you have a positioning bonusing because you are standing behind the enemy. However, if your attack succeeds, your enemy may still dodge or parry your blow. It's not just about having high precision. Okay. Attack the orc. The orc is not feeling so good. Use E on him to access details about his status affliction. The E button. The orc is weakened. This means he is less efficient now that he's all bandaged up. His precision, physical resistance and magical resistance are worse. There are 3 weaknesses thresholds depending on the character's health. If a character's health bar changes color, this means they are weakened. Okay. If the character's health bar change, and we can see the penalty. We have 5 less precision, 10 less physical resistance and 10 less magic resistance. 1 less move for 2 turn. 2 turn? Yes. Okay. This panel also allow you to see the details affliction which affect the character. Here is a penalty of 1 to movement for the duration of the turn. Okay, yes. Now kill the orc. Great. At the end of combat, our character gains some experience. They gain a baseline share just for having participating to the combat and a varying amount depending on their action. A character who goes unconscious during combat will suffer a small penalty to their experience gain. The ranger has lost some health points. Healing by giving him a potion or with the party heal button. Health does not regenerate between battles, so you have to make sure to heal your wounds after combat. Okay. I can use heal everyone.
Well, it tastes bad.
Great. Now you can click on the next. Click on next and move on.
Hooray! You saved me!
This is... Yeah, he's... I mean, they're gone.
There were more than one?
So many I couldn't even count them. But I killed one, but sent them all running. Are you alright?
It was horrible. I found myself in these disgusting toilets. But where are the others? What's going on?
Because that moronic dwarf must have triggered a magic trap. The whole party's been scattered around this floor. We need to find them.
How about we don't find the dwarf?
No, we'll need his axe if there are other orcs.
Don't you think you could handle them by yourself?
Yeah, that's... Even the greatest heroes have their limits. Anyway, let's not hang around here.
Let's go.
Ah, here's the thief.
Yippee! Plus, he's not the dwarf.
Silence. You'll get us spotted. There are orcs in this room, and they've got bows and arrows.
We need to devise a plan.
Okay, I got a plan. You attack them while I stand guard, just in case somebody ambushes us.
Sounds like something a coward would say to avoid a fight.
Absolutely not. It's very rational behavior.
I've got a bow, too. I can shoot arrows.
Yikes! Another good reason to take cover. When you're behind an obstacle, you're less likely to get hit. Even by friendly fire.
I've got no choice if we want to move ahead. We gotta get rid of those orcs. How many are there?
I can only see one of them right now, but the others must be close.
I got you. A group of one. I hate people who make a fuss over nothing.
When fighting alone, charging head-on is fine. But when in a group, a battle must be planned. Careful positioning can save you from crushing defeats.
During the planning phase, you can deploy your characters before combat start. You can position your character in the highlighted area. Movement doesn't cost action points during the planning phase, so you can take as long as you want to strategize. Still hold your hand as it's your first time. Select the elf who is out of cover. Let's put them in cover. You can see here XCOM style. Full cover can protect you from ranged attack. They give your opponents 50 penalty to their precision. Okay. Now select the ranger and we put it here. Half cover, 25 penalty to precision of the enemy. It's good. Now select the thief, positioning him on one of the highlighted here so that he's protected from ranged attack. It can sneak up to this orc. Here's how the order of action is determined. Initiative is ranked depending on their character courage. If their courage is equivalent, the higher agility. No, if their courage is equivalent, the higher agility is prioritized. Then the level of the characters. If the level are the same, then it's up to chance. Okay, all clear. We have to take a look at courage. Courage points. Click on fight whenever you're. Let's go. The orc is now in Overwatch, which means he's keeping an eye on the area and will attack an enemy at the enters. Okay, since he has not moved before going into Overwatch, he can make 2 Overwatch shots. If he had moved, he would only be able to make 1 shot. Okay, all clear. We can see the arrows here. He has two shots. The ranger could move forward, but this would get him shot by the orc in Overwatch. Too dangerous. Time to talk about the ability to delay your turn. If a character has not used any action point, they can delay their turn to play at the end of the round. They will act at their normal initiative the following turn. It's a useful ability when you'd like to let another character, friend or foe, act before you do. Now, delay the ranger's turn. We can delay the turn. The thief is not the toughest or even the bravest of fighter, but he can dish out a lot of damage and interfere with your foes. Time to get rid of this orc. Overwatch. Move over him. This is the Overwatch area. A character who has entered Overwatch mode without moving before, like this one, can shot twice. If a character in Overwatch takes damage or if an enemy moves right next to him, their Overwatch will be concealed. During movement, you can set some waypoint by holding left CTRL and pressing left. Okay. Like this, like this, like this. Now orient the thief toward the orc, like this. The elf is a former pony grooming champion breeding category. She also the least bad character with a bow and has some super skill, be quite useful. Move over the highlighted here. Aiming arch enable you to preview which target you can reach by mousing over tile. The color of the arc varies depending on your precision. Usually archers cannot shot if an enemy is at melee range unless the latter is knocked over, stunned or frozen. Okay. Move the elf here. Highlighted. Okay. First select the standard range attack. Your range is highlighted in red. Your range is highlighted in red. On the ground, the enemies within range are also highlighted in red. The range of attack varies depending on your weapon and some skills. Since the orc is outside your maximum range, you'll suffer a 10 penalty to your precision against him. Okay. If a character, friend or foe, is adjacent to your target in your line of sight, they will be highlighted in orange, meaning there's a chance you shot them by accident. The probability of this happening is equivalent to 10% of your precision. It is shown in red in your precision detail. Okay. Confirm. Now attack the orc. Now that the orc's vigilance has been concealed, you can safely move the ranger toward the highlighted here. We can attack in diagonally. We now select your melee and attack. Now let's talk about support. This is a crucial mechanic. When an ally is oriented toward your target, like the thief here, they will provide you with their support. Usually support will grant you a 5% bonus to your precision. You can stack multiple support, but only with melee attack. Okay. Character with high charisma will gain a higher bonus to their precision for every supporting character. Here the ranger has a 9% bonus to his precision instead of 5, thanks to his charisma. Finally, as support does not require an action, a character can support an attack even if they have already taken the turn. Okay, all clear. We are done with support. Now you may attack the orc and benefit from the thief support. Opportunity attack. To to the face when each character controls the 3 tiles in front of him if an enemy leaves the area. Okay, this type of attack deals slightly less damage than a normal attack, but cannot but dodged or parried. It can still miss, however. Be mindful of opportunity attack when planning your move. Okay. Flanked.
In your dreams.
And the combat. And combat to move on. Okay. Melee attack. Jeez. Look, the orc left his bow. Get your hand on the loot by clicking on take O.
We did, thanks to my perfect planning. Let's keep going. The others can't be that far.
Let's move on.
Ah, finally, there you are.
Yeah, well, we had to fight off hordes of orcs to get here.
Bloodthirsty and cunning orcs, mind you.
And you wouldn't believe the stink in those toilets.
You're losing me. He says he's stuck and can't open the gate.
Looks like some kind of pantry, but it's empty.
He says he only had a small bite.
I see.
Un
Some
rutto.
kind of mechanism somewhere.
Levers can be far from the mechanism they activate.
Investigate the room for a lever to free the oak. You can use the tab to highlight interactable object.
Here we go, it's opening!
Aw, I'm happy too, buddy.
I'd have expected him to bend the bars.
He was too anxious to be on his own. Ogres are very sensitive.
All the cumbersome stuff the party finds usually ends up stashed in the ogre's bag, because he's the strongest. Since it's rather impractical to rummage through, we've come up with an interface for you.
Now open the inventory to check out the contents of the ogre's bag. The ogres will have all our items. The ogre is one who carries all your inventory, but each character has their own equipment on the left. There's a weight limit to your inventory, so you can't just carry everything around with you. Look the bow you found in your last combat, move the mouse over. You can read about the characteristic of weapon in the highlighted area. All weapons share the same force stat, but some also have additional magic property. Damage, precision, critical chance and critical damage. All clear. Each character can be equipped with a main weapon and a secondary weapon, with the exception of the ogre and the wizards, who only have one weapon slot. The ranger can equip a bow as a secondary weapon. Equip the bow you just found with the equip button. Okay. You can navigate between characters by clicking on their portrait. Look, the portrait of the ogre is red. This means he suffered from an injury. A character gets injured when they become unconscious during combat or take too much damage from a trap during exploration. Move the cursor over the ogre's injury to get more information about it. Here. Headache, amnesia, nausea and speech impediments are permanent attribute penalties. They can be healed with specific consumable or by resting in a tavern. You will suffer the penalty associated with injury as long as it's not healed. If a character falls in combat again while still wounded, the injury will get worse. Raising, okay, there are 3 wounds threshold. Okay. Use a bandage from your inventory to heal this nasty lacking injury. Use. Get back to the game with the ask button when you're ready. Let's go.
Well, I found some writing materials in his bag. I should be able to map the dungeon now.
The wizardess keeps the map updated. It's usually best to act as if you know where you're going, although I'm pretty used to most players f***ing around by clicking haphazardly.
The wizardess is in charge of a dungeon map and the quest journal. Open it to learn more. The quest journal here
Oh,
below.
what a pretty drawing. What is it?
The quest journal is on the left. You can not only find the object that you marry, but also your secondary quest. The map is on the right. You can use it to get your bearings around the dungeon and will be updated throughout your progress. Cool. Very cool.
I hear something. Someone's coming.
Go check it out.
Why should it be me? Rangers are usually the scouts.
Coward!
Yes, sir. It's a perfectly honorable life choice.
Time for lunch, guys! Come on! Grub time!
Intruders.
Let's eat them too!
Maybe I could go back to the inn.
Now that you've
to
gathered
ask for
someone of
help.
the party, you
Shut up.
have unlocked
You're
their
no use for
first
wits. You have to
skill,
fight like everybody
which will
else.
prove useful to defeat these orcs. Begin combat by pressing fight. We will start like this. Yes, fight. The ranger is a jack of all trades. Ranged attack, supports, heals. He has a lot of options. Select one of his tactical skills to learn more. Charge. Here you will find useful information about your skills. Every skill costs stamina and has a cooldown period. You'll gain back some stamina at the beginning of every turn. You can check the regen value by moving the cursor over the stamina bar. The ranger at level 1 can use tactics. These skills can influence all your allies, no matter where they are on the map. Okay, once activated, the tactic will stay active until the end of the combat or until the ranger dies. Only one tactic can be activated at any time. If you choose to use another, it will cancel the effect of the first one. Okay. Tactic charge is an offensive buff, while tactic defense maneuver is the defensive one. Select and use the tactic that you wish to have during this battle. When your precision appearing in Discord, this means the skill cannot miss. Okay, the purple color. I want to take the offensive one.
Go for the eyes!
We are about to learn how to combine your strength. Now move your ranger on the highlighted area. The ogre is your most brutal character, however he is not that accurate. That's why he could use some support from your other characters. And he doesn't really like wearing armor. The ogre has the Kadolapok skill. In Ogrish this means please mind my personal space. Get closer to the orc in order to use it. Kadulao can push an enemy back 2 tiles. Since the ranger is oriented toward your tile, the orc will also be targeted by an opportunity attack if he pushes it back. Great. Kadula is all very well explained. We will get an attack of opportunity. Alt. The wizardess is your area effect specialist. She's frail, but her powerful attacks can hit multiple enemies simultaneously. Some of her attack can also inflict some powerful status effect like burning or frozen. Take an archer. No, there's an archer. First thing first, let's take cover. A level 1 with a 2 spell on their belt. The Cure Minor Wands and the formidable Waza Whirling. Spell cost astral energy and also have a cooldown period. You'll get some astral energy back at the beginning of every turn. You can check the regen value by moving the cursor. And let's check it out. Waza is an area effect spell. Okay, you will hit 2 enemy. Aim for the highlighted tile so it can hit simultaneously. The Thief's level 1 skill is the Sneaky Strike. This attack can dish out a lot of damage, but only if your target is facing away from you. Okay, since there are no orcs in range facing away from you, delay your turn and let them act first. Okay. The elf is exposed. She's frail character, position her behind the cover. The elf skill is the Elven Ricochet. It's a highly sophisticated technique which will randomly hit up to 2 targets in a 2 tile radius around the last target. Select the Elven Ricochet. Shoot the orc on the highlighted tile to have a good chance of hitting the other orcs. Be careful, and it might also hit your friends.
Oops! Shouldn't be standing there.
Ah, backstab. Finally, an orc is vulnerable to your Sneaky Strike. Here you go. Reveal and don't forget to take your loot to heal your character before the next fight. Okay. Take all. Heal everyone. Back.
Wow, what a fight!
Still, those orcs weren't in fighting shape. I think they were running from something.
If that's the case, so should we.
Enough defeatism. Let's go. We still have to find the dwarf and the barbarian.
Experience, okay. Loot. Light, sneak, tickle. Let's use the top button to see if there's something.
Come on, have a taste of my act, you orc scum. There's one dwarf yet in this dungeon who still draws breath.
Yes, we'll kick your face in.
You're lucky we're here. You're in over your head.
Nothing's over my head. I'm tall for a dwarf.
Dwarf and the Barbarian are in a tough spot. You have to help them before they get overwhelmed. Begin combat when you're ready. Now that the Ranger is equipped with a secondary weapon, he has a new tactical option. He can perform ranged attacks. Play your turn as you see fit. I can move here. The Barbarian is a powerful, nimble fighter. He can move a little further than his companion, and he hits harder. However, his protection is rather low and his precision is not as good. The good thing with the Barbarian is that he's rather straightforward. His first skill, Steel Barrage, target all 3 tiles in front of him. Select the Steel Barrage, yes. Another one by dust. Leaving this spot is still too dangerous for now, as you would get hit by 2 opportunity attacks. You don't have much choice there, you should end your turn.
Oh!
Your enemy have a skill too. Those orcs can knock you down, although there's a chance to resist thanks to your physical resistance. A knockdown character will skip the turn and is easier to hit. Our dwarf is a noble descendant of good ill, shiny husk, and such was predestined to an adventure life. He has enough hit point to endure the charge of a rabbit troll. He loves heavy armor, shield, and gold coin. Okay. Dwarf is in trouble. Weakened and surrounded, he may very well die before the next turn if you leave him like this. Time to talk about defensive stance, the skill that all of your character know. Select it in your action bar. The defensive stance raises your character protection and lowers the precision of any enemy attack you. Until next turn, you will also protect them from critical. However, a character who is in defensive stance cannot perform an opportunity attack. Okay. Can be concealed if character gets stunned. Okay. Defensive stance. The shortest path to your companion is blocked by crates. Thankfully, some elements of the environment can be destroyed, like fragile locking crates. Usually it takes 2 hits to break them, but the ogre is so brutal he can destroy them in 1. Plus, he cannot miss this attack. Take this crate and open up the path. Okay. You just got it by a critical hit, and the Barbarian is now unconscious. He's not full out of action yet, but you have a limited number of turns to rescue him with a healing spell or potion. Beware, a character who's fallen unconscious in battle will suffer from an injury. The Wizardness is a spell of Cure Minor Ones. It's not a very powerful spell, but it can be used at range. Select the Cure Minor Ones. Maybe it's best to not move from here. This enemy can immobilize you with a cripple strike, and immobilized character can still act normal but cannot move anymore. There's also an easier hit. We can run. We can run. Where? We can run here. Miss. Halvan Ricochet.
Great, now wait for the other guys.
It's still round 1.
Take this, chicken shit!
Let's move.
Take that worm!
The ogre has a low precision. In fact, he missed. Physical resistance. Melee, Overwatch, magic attack. Let's go here. And let's prepare a magical attack. A critical hit. We have to support.
I'm the best!
Let's see, we have Jacket, deal damage and no cover your target.
And boom! Right away!
Your enemies are fleeing, they will try to run to the yellow area that just appeared. If they make it, you will earn less experience in some battles. There won't be a retreat area and they'll try to fight to delay less. Stop them before they reach the retreat area. Okay. I put him down so he will not run away. Victory. Heal everyone
I was thirsty.
and take all. Maybe good work, click back.
Look out, it's a weirdo. Old dude with staff. A wizard!
It looks more like a broom. Hello?
Hey, pay no attention to me. In fact, you shouldn't even be able to see me. It's just my invisibility ring acting up again.
He's a wizard.
He looks more like a janitor.
That's very reductive. I'm the head cleaning operative of this dungeon's mortuary maintenance, Janos Hitor. I deal with the corpses left behind by adventurers. The smell would get unbearable without me.
He's just gonna eat this orc if you don't mind.
I don't, as long as the floor stays clean, and it means less work for me.
Ew, I'm gonna be sick.
We're looking for a way to the next floor.
Usually, people like to take the stairs.
Yes, but there are some magic locks.
Really? Didn't notice them. I must be immune thanks to a spell of mine which enables me to go wherever blood has been spilt.
We could make him take it to the dungeon, Master.
Yes, take us with you.
Nuh-uh. No time for such threats. Got work to do.
A wizard. That was a wizard.
He realized he should withdraw with haste.
Who's this haste guy?
Any consumable you find can equip it on your character's belt from your inventory. Move forward in the dark hallway of the Dungeons of Naheulbeuk. Okay, but first I want to take a look at the inventory. I want to bandage him
It states it's my
and
balls.
bandage him. Okay. Then we can see snake belt. Snake belt. What is this? Then we have
I've got some nuts for the
what a mess.
squirrels.
Careful with my books.
What's in there? Ah, my bad.
this.
The poor get poorer.
Hands off my gold, my precious gold.
Show equipable.
How ironic for a
No way
thief
I'm
to
giving it
empty
away.
his own
I
pockets.
have something to jot down some quick notes.
Chair armband. Let me see if. Yes, cool. I love when I can see the equipment on
How come people
On the
put their hands
characters?
in my pockets?
No, stay out of my pockets.
boots of strategic. Look. And then the doji pot. Physical resistance. Wow, amazing, fantastic. Okay, let's go.
I think I'm hearing some vague chanting in the distance.
Yeah, I think it's too quiet.
This room might be trapped. Beware. We should find some other way.
I don't listen to you anymore. You're a downer and you bum me out.
I just have a survival instinct.
Coward!
Whoa, 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 what's with all the shit talking?
To them kissy buddies.
Dang it, a trap.
I told you so.
You should have detected this trap.
No one asked me to.
What? You... Well, it's official. I'm going to ignore the thief now.
Anyway, now we're asking you. Would you mind looking out for traps, please?
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Don't think we're wasting our time with this guy.
Neutralizing a trap is a risky endeavor, which could bring one to a gruesome end.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
A trap. It's a staple of dungeon and can be very dangerous for your team. Thankfully, the thief can detect them. To activate trap detection move, choose... Okay. Detecting trap is good, but disarming is better. Once he has spotted the trap, the thief can try to disarm it. Get closer to the statue and interact with it to attempt disarming it. Which statue? That one.
Slowly pull on the latch.
Well done. That's one less trap to worry about. After the thief can add a bomb to the inventory. You can equip it on his belt to grant him more tactical possibility. Be careful. Okay. I can equip. Yes.
Don't mix the potions or boom.
Minor health, light beer, strength and agility. Okay. Is here? No, it's on the back. Yes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa, what the is going on now?
Welcome to the fabulous contestants of our show, The Wheel of Misfortune, hosted by our sponsor, Durandil Swords. With Durandil Swords, friend of all warlords.
Talking goblin. Possible.
Huh. He must be half goblin.
Yeah, but what species could look at a goblin and want to have its babies?
Mix violence and alcohol and bam! Anything can happen.
Here we have our squinty-eyed ranger, our headstrong barbarian, voracious ogre, an almost but not quite wizard, a gawky elf, a chicken shit thief, and a dwarf. You know, just a dwarf. Welcome, dear contestants. Have a go at our wheel and discover your destiny. With our sponsor, Guthelm Helmets. With a Guthelm helmet, you can ransack an entire kingdom.
If there's loot to be made, we should trade. We'll kill him after. Come on, I'm giving this shit a spin.
Wait. Be careful. This game could be cursed in some way.
Great! Our friendly contestants just won 5,000 gold coins, courtesy of our sponsor, Gorzine Detergent. Gorzine, to scrub gore and beans for battles and cuisine.
Epic.
Yeah!
And since we're not stingy, we'll throw in some healing for the entire party.
I do have some split ends.
It sounds too good to be true.
This won't end well. I'm sure of it.
We'll take another spin. More gold. Again, more.
Don't be afraid. Have a good, strong spin. You can never lose with our sponsor, Lorlean's Shampoos.
That is a good shampoo.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it can help us untangle this mess.
I can unspin this, yes. I know we'll end bad, but it's the only way.
Oh no, what a stroke of bad luck. You just lost all your previous winnings.
What? Did we lose everything?
Poor Rapscallion.
Let's skin you and I. Give our money back.
Come on, don't fret. You can decide to stop playing now or go for one last spin. But I must warn you, the consequences could be dire.
It's not such a good idea to keep going. This seems to be rigged.
No, just one more. I'm going to win. I can feel it. Gold coins. They're calling to me. Calling to me.
He's totally lost it.
Come on.
our brilliant contestants win the highest prize on the Wheel of Misfortune, a formidable magic amulet, brought to you by our sponsor, Luzax Insurance.
Yippee!
Magic item. That's useful.
Well, that's it? Is it made of gold at least? Can we sell it? Give it to me!
Whoa, 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 but you'll have to earn such a coveted prize. It comes with a challenge, a fight to the death, courtesy of our sponsor, the Decorative Caskets Factory, Necrorame.
What? Let's run!
Oh, crap.
Well, I'm signing off, but let's hope to meet again soon. Now back to the studio with our sponsor, Easy Dungeon. With Easy Dungeon, you'll be home for luncheon.
This time it's for real. This battle is going to be a tough one as from now on. The difficulty setting you choose is going to be taken into account. You can still access your inventory during the planning phase to keep item or pick consumable. This can be useful, okay. Position your character is useful, okay. Okay, we have the Barbarian. The Barbarian can go here. Why I can't move the Barbarian? Okay, then we have my mage here. The dwarf here on the front line. The ogre here. Fight. We can choose the charge.
Go for the eyes!
Maybe we can wait for them. What do you think? Or maybe I can go here and use the Barbarian skill. Let's see. Not bad. Poisoning. He missed.
That didn't hurt.
Physical resistance. Three of them.
Toga, swala, vaudoisa!
We can backstab this one. Sneaky strike.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
A patrol is about to get involved. When reinforcements are coming, you'll see them appear on the border of the combat area one turn before they arrive. The red zone indicates where they'll come in. Of course, you could occupy the zone, but then they'll just position themselves right next to it. What we have? Maybe we can try to kill one of it. This one.
Sup?
Totally slayed!
Cure minor wounds. And let's take over here. We can let's take cover here. The enemy has a red shoulder plate and special portrait. It's an elite. Where is this one? They tend to be stronger. In a game, an enemy dangerousness is symbolized by the skulls that appear in the description. Elites have a lot of those. Let me see the description. Orc warrior. Okay. What we can do?
Go for the eyes!
Ah. Critical. Great. Flanked.
That didn't hurt.
We have
My turn.
stuck. No, I forgot it. I forgot to kill that little okay. Physical resistance. Let's go here. Nah.
My
Missed.
turn.
Missed. Missed. I can use the CTRL here and here, right? Unconscious. Okay, now let's try to make a melee attack with the ranger.
Take that worm.
Great.
Death to greenskins.
That's not good.
Good.
The
It's
ranger,
like the ranger has
levels up.
gained enough experience to level up. Click on back when you're ready. Heal everyone.
That potion did look weird.
Take all.
Ha! We got him good.
Easy.
He's gone. And so is his wheel.
Pernicious parsley pies. The only thing left of him is that amulet. It has the same symbol as that weird magic seal.
Who gives a shit? It's made of gold. It's mine.
Wait, magic items can be very dangerous.
Who gives a shit? Whoa, I don't feel so good. Help me! No!
Hey, dwarf! Get back here or you'll make the elf happy.
Good riddance.
Gotta get that moron back and continue on our quest.
You can access the character's sheet and skill tree menu, open it and learn more. Let's say this and then I'll leave you. Oh, on left you'll find the character sheet. Here you can find your natural attributes and raise them when you gain a level. This is also where you can check your experience, meter, HP. The statistics you can raise are your main attributes: agility, strength, constitution, intelligence, courage, and finally charisma. There are other ways to influence secondary attributes. These are the secondary attributes. On the right is your skill tree. Each character has one. It is divided between active skills and passive skills. Skills are divided in number tiers from 1 to 5. This means you must first just roll one skill. Okay. Here you'll find description of your skill. This will display the area effect, cooldown period, stamina. Okay, skill damage is often a percentage of the equipped weapon. Now, locate your attribute points, choose your skills, and confirm the leveling process by pressing confirm change for the whole party. I only have I only have the ranger who leveled up. We have 2 points to spend on agility for sure, and charisma, courage, and courage. No, charisma. And 1 first aid, heal, and a strike doubles damage on target with full health.
This is way more useful than stuffing chairs.
Yes. We also have a point for passive skill. Can now wear heavy. I don't mind if he gains 4 courage. If the ranger is adjacent to the thief, he gains 10 critical chances. I will be more probable near the thief.
A real
Let's
leader
take
needs
this.
real skills.
Okay. Confirm changes for the whole party. Okay, back. Learn more about Statuette. What is Statuette? I can smash this. Let me see if I can save the game. Yes. Okay guys, my gameplay ends here. This is the first video dedicated to the game. I will do more. Please let me know what you think about in the comments. Help me grow the exposure by sharing the video, and let me know yours. Okay, ciao.